Day 8, kind of like halfway through having a big cry. Just feeling so fucking lonely and disconnected. Like, honestly, like, I just feel so alone. I feel so disconnected from everyone. And I feel fucking sad. Physically, I feel good. I actually feel really good. But mentally and emotionally, I just feel like not good. I also got my period yesterday, so I'm sure that's, you know, just adding onto things, and it's the full moon as well. But yeah, I just feel like I'm so fucking sad. And just like questioning everything, like questioning fucking what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? What is going on? What am I doing? Not with this fast, just in life. Like, what do I really want to do? It's bringing up a lot. Like, yeah. I just feel so sad. I just feel like just so sad today. Yeah. It's tough. It's tough. I think like having like a partner, or, you know, living with like friends or something would make it a bit easier, but yeah, I'm just not completely on my own, but on my own 99% of the time. And I see, yeah, my mum and my sister every day, but, you know, they don't have that emotional sort of support for me. So it's tough. Yeah, I just feel abandoned. I feel sad. I feel lonely. And there's no hiding. There's no hiding, because you can't just eat something and just distract yourself. Like, this is the thing with fasting. It's like everything just comes up because there's no hiding. Everything that's just like tucked deep inside comes up. It comes to the surface, which is beautiful because you can work through it. But it just fucking hurts. It just hurts. Okay, so I feel like I've come out the other side of that. Like, I feel like a huge emotional release. Like, I feel fucking exhausted. Like, I feel like so out of it now. Like, that was just such a huge release. Like, it was just crazy. I honestly, I picked up my phone to film this and I like dropped it on the floor. Like, I actually feel that lethargic and that tired. So anyway, I have to go take some of my psyllium husk and my juice, because I haven't had any of that yet. So yeah, wow, my face, my god, it just feels so heavy and like tired. I might even have to have a nap. It's not even 11:30 in the morning. I got out of bed like 4 hours ago, and now I need to have a nap. Anyway, I feel better for now. Day 10, I'm feeling really, really, really good. Yeah, day 8 was just such a huge emotional release, and I was just zonked. I was just totally zonked. I had no energy in the tank at all. Wow.
Day 12. So it doesn't feel like day 12. It honestly doesn't. It sort of just feels normal now. Yeah, everything feels really good. That emotional day, the day 8 or 9, that was probably like the most emotionally draining day. Most physically draining days were the first couple of days, which really caught me by surprise, because I thought that I wouldn't feel fatigued or anything until like sort of this far into the fast. But I feel really, really good. So there's a lot of mucoid plaque coming out of me, and like I'm talking like this long, like literally this long in one go, mucoid plaque. And it comes out usually in the first enema. It's like I do the enema and then I'm like, okay, I need to release it, yeah. And I'll sit on the toilet and then just some water will come out, and then it will just be like calm, and then my stomach will just fully grumble, like it will just make these crazy sounds, and then the mucoid plaque just comes straight out. And I feel like when I can hear that noise, it's just like I feel like the enema and like the water and the lemon juice that I'm doing with is just like grabbing everything, and it's just like pulling it all out. So yeah, there's been lots of mucoid plaque come out. I think some parasites, but not much. I think most of it really is just mucus. So you can definitely tell the difference between mucoid plaque and the psyllium husk that you take in the morning. The psyllium husk, you can actually like see this, like it looks like sort of how it goes in. And the mucoid plaque is like, yeah, it's like a rope, very licoricey. There is lots of stuff that comes out with the mucoid plaque that's very mushy, like very like mushy. And I don't know if that's mucoid plaque just not in like that sort of rope form, or if it's just waste. I don't know what it is, but I don't think that it is the psyllium husk, because the psyllium husk usually comes out in the afternoon, whereas the mucoid plaque comes out first thing in the morning. So yeah, when I'm sort of like doing my enemas and like taking my medicine, I like to imagine, and when my tummy is grumbling, I'm like, I like to imagine that it's just like these herbs and these lemon enemas are just like ripping all of this bad stuff out of my body, and then out it comes. So yeah, it's exciting getting rid of all of this stuff, and I feel so much better because I'm getting rid of the shit that's making me sick. Like I'm getting rid of it. So my energy is way better. My body feels good. Today is day 17. I'm starting to lose track. I do write it down. Yeah, I haven't really done a little check-in for a couple of days because nothing's really changed, to be honest. Not a lot of parasites coming out, just mucoid, not even any mucus anymore or any like toxic looking stuff, to be honest. Just heaps of mucoid plaque. I am struggling to do more than like 4 liters of enemas. I'm supposed to do 6 to 10. I've been doing 6 majority of the time, but sometimes I only do 4 because it just takes so much time. And like I feel like towards the end I'm like, there's nothing coming out. I feel like I'm literally just flushing water out. So I'm like, oh, like, is there any point in this? But I know that they said it for a reason, so I'm aiming to do at least 6. But yeah, I'm just sort of like a bit concerned the fact that like there's not that many parasites coming out, because I'm like, what is my digestive issues then if it's not parasites? And then I'm like, fuck, is it an emotion? Is it an emotion that, and that's like, you know, the pathway is just so strong in my brain that when I eat, this is what happens. And, you know, so I'm like, oh, fuck, I don't know. I'm just doing it. I'm just not thinking too much about it. And I'm just getting on with life. So anyway, I'm at a fight night tonight, my boxing gym's fight night. So yeah, I'm going to go enjoy that, enjoy being social and drinking grape juice. Day 19, just going to bed, and I just like looking at my face in the camera, and I was like, wow, this looks noticeably different, you know, like look at my jawline popping, the double chin is gone. I'll always have a little bit of a pocket of fat under there, but I was really just like, wow, my face looks very different. But my weight has plateaued for the past week, and also there's not a lot happening in terms of emotion and like breakthrough and like other stuff. So everything's like at a standstill at the moment. I don't know. I'm just sort of coming to this realization, like I thought that I'd be digging through the depths of hell, you know, with all my trauma coming to the surface. And I'm like, maybe I don't have as much trauma as what I thought, because I'm a very self-aware person. So I'm just like, maybe I already know the trauma. Like there's nothing left. I don't know. Day 21, and wow, it's just crazy that I have made it 3 weeks. It definitely doesn't feel like I've done 3 weeks, that's for sure. Not really much to update. Today I'm dry fasting. I was supposed to start dry fasting at about 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon so that I could finish the dry fast today at 4 o'clock, but I wasn't organized enough. I didn't do my enemas in time. I didn't drink enough juice in time. So definitely be organized if you want to. Well, you've got to do the dry fasting, but yeah, definitely organization is like a really big thing. So I was planning on being more organized for it, but I fucked up. So yeah, lesson learned. So it's probably going to be like an 18-hour fast today. One thing that I've really noticed so far with my mouth is, apart from it being dry and a little bit, my throat being a little bit phlegmy sort of at the back and having to swallow a lot, my mouth is like so salty. Like it's so salty. And even if I have some juice, it's sort of like, I feel like the juice, you're supposed to like sort of swish it around in your mouth. It's so sour and so sweet. It's hard to do that. So I feel like when I'm drinking, it's not even really going into my mouth. So it's like, just like all the, you know, like if you move tongue around, it just tastes really salty. So I'm like, is this just what like a mouth tastes like with nothing in it? It's not very pleasant. And I've also noticed that when I'm drinking the juice, like on the days where I'm drinking juice, I like suck my tongue and it feels really fizzy. It's really weird. I don't know if that's like a thing. I don't know if that's like, if that happens all the time, but it's just something that I've noticed. It's like fizzy almost. So I don't know if that's just like bacteria, juice combination, but just something I've noticed. On today's episode of What Came Out of My Ass, that is the mucoid plaque there on the right. On the left, even though it looks like a parasite, if you look up close, it's actually mucus. Because it's almost like tissue or something, like it's like, yeah. And then this is a huge big bit of mucoid plaque, and people say, what does it feel like when it comes out? Well, exactly how it looks, that's how it feels. Yeah, pretty hectic. I am blown away at this huge tapeworm that just came out. It's wrapped up in the mucoid plaque at the end, so it's a bit tangled up there. Look at that. Oh my god. This is mucoid plaque stuff. It's more like a jelly-like texture, not as ropey and hard. I'm dumping heaps of this stuff. Some pretty standard mucoid plaque. This is some mucus. It's like an organ tissue. Like that's the best. It's like jelly, gooby, sort of like you can unwrap it. It's like yeah, it's really weird. And then we've got another wormy. I don't know if that actually could be this one. I'm not sure, but I'm just like, that's what's been making me sick. So yeah, that's my foot. In comparison, fucking hell. Fuck. Another day, another clan of wormies. So this literally is all that came out. This is my third enema today. That's all that came out. Like literally just a cluster of fucking worms. My first 36-hour dry fast is coming to an end. So literally not much water, not much stuff in my body, but probably still a lot of mucoid plaque. But yeah, feeling relatively empty today, I suppose you could say. Yeah, definitely ready to break this. Definitely ready to break this dry fast. Feeling a bit out of breath, a bit slow, a bit dizzy today. So I am going to break my dry fast with some bubbly, MFS bubbly or something like that, and then do lots of enemas today and drink lots of coconut juice. My favorite thing about dry fasting, well, ending the dry fast. So today is day 28, yay. So yeah, just like really not much. Like this little pudgy bit that's usually here, I've never seen it this non-existent before.
Day 30, just a quick check-in. So I'm halfway to my goal. I just had my medicines, the herbs, and the taste is still there. Yeah, so halfway, and I'm feeling just really happy that I have made it this far. Last night I was saying to my friend, like, oh, I feel like I'm not really detoxing that quick, like maybe I should drink less juice or something. And she was like, no, you're fine, like there's all this stuff coming out of you, but just because it's been so easy, this journey. But yeah, and then I actually woke up like before my alarm when it was still dark and had diarrhea and felt a bit nauseous, and I was like, I felt like period pain, but I'm not due for my period. I don't actually know if I'll get it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll actually get it. So it's due in a few days. It's due on the full moon, that's right. So I don't know if I'll get it or not. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. But yeah, I thought it might have been period pain. It was just, yeah, diarrhea. So yeah, it was freezing. So last night, like it's autumn and it's just cold now. So I went and hopped into my mum's bed when she went for a walk and put the electric blanket on and slept for a couple of more hours. So I had like 9.5, 10 hours sleep last night. It was fucking so good. So yeah, I'm feeling really good that I've made it this far and just excited to get this over and done with and just move on to the next chapter. So I weighed myself this morning and I'm down another 2 kilos. So at the moment on day 33, I'm down 8 kilos. So obviously it's not about the weight, but I was a little bit concerned because I wasn't like, I lost 5 kilos and then it was a really long stretch to get to 1 kilo, and then 2 kilos has come off in the past week. So it's just a good sign for me that things are moving, things are flowing, my body is chewing through the fat where all the toxins are. So I'm quite happy about that. But I just wanted to show you guys, because I'm sure people want to see like before, during, after sort of pics. So these are my shorts that are like the tightest for me. I was like, what's the smallest thing that I own? I think these are one of them. I can always tell sort of where I am with my weight when I put these pants on. So obviously just way too big. I still have, sorry, I'm not holding the camera very good. I still have quite a lot of fat on me. So I'm not concerned at this point. I reckon I could lose at least another 5 kilos. You know, my arms are still quite a fair bit of fat on them here. My legs, they don't really have much on them. My face doesn't really have that much anymore. There's still some fat on my tummy. So yeah, I'm not really concerned. I was really concerned before starting this fast that I would just lose so much weight, like, you know, 10, 15, like, yeah, 15 kilos within the first sort of month or 6 weeks sort of thing. But that's not the case at all. I haven't even reached 10 kilos. So yeah, I'm just happy that things are moving, things are progressing, because if I was standing still, to me, that just sort of means like it's a physical representation of what is happening emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and on the inside. So when everything stands still and I'm like, oh, what's going on here? That's sort of a halt to everything else. So I'm glad things are flowing again. I had a few days of no mucoid plaque.
But the past couple of days, or yesterday, I released a fair bit of mucoid plaque again. So I was like, oh, like, am I coming to an end here? I've got some incense burning, by the way. I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Like, is this like a sign that I'm coming towards the end of the fast? What is it? So I'm glad that things are happening again. It's a good sign for me. And yeah, nothing really too crazy going on at the moment. I do have the herbal tinctures. The smell of them is coming out of my armpits. Sorry. And it smells like a bouja mix. Like, when you get to this far along in a fast and you haven't eaten for so long, things that smell gross start to smell delicious. So the smell that's coming out of me is the herbal tinctures, and I'm like, oh, it smells like food to me. It's just the herbs coming out. But I was like, Mum, am I going crazy, or like, does my armpit smell like fucking delicious? And she was like, ugh. She's like, that's disgusting. It literally stinks like BO. And I was like, I think it smells good. Like a bag of like bouja, or like, you know, an Indian spice shop. But apparently it only smells good to me. But yeah, I don't really know. Like, I know people that don't have any smells coming out after, like, you know, at this mark. But yeah, I've got an Indian spice shop coming out of my armpits, which is fine because my body's doing what it needs to do, and I don't really socialize or go out of the house much. So yeah, this is me, day 33, 8 kilos down, still lots of fat and lots of time to go.
Day 35. Yes, I got my hair done. I'm feeling so good. Oh my God. I did not feel like myself before with brown hair, and yeah, extra weight on me, no tan, all that sort of stuff. So every day I just feel more and more like myself on this fast. And yeah, Monday I really like something just like switched, and I just started feeling like so much better. Like, this shift, the rebirth and the death are like overlapping, and it's just such a beautiful thing to be a part of, such a beautiful thing to watch. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling just so good that I got my hair done. My body feels good. It feels energized. When I walk, I don't get fatigued or tired. Like, whatever's going on, I'm liking it. So how far along on the fast am I? I'm like 20 hours into a dry fast out of 36. I did one last week, so I don't really know if I should be doing one this week, but it's hard to time it. It's like really hard to get the timing right. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to do a 36 because it's just easier in a way. Otherwise I would have had to start too early yesterday. I wouldn't have got my stuff done. I would have had to break it this afternoon, had a couple of hours to like drink the juice, blah, 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 and then done a 12-hour dry fast while sleeping. So it was just easier to do a 36-hour dry fast. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Obviously I've been at the hairdresser all day, so I haven't really been doing too much strenuous exercise or movement. But yeah, I'm just feeling really good. I just feel me. I feel me more and more every day on this fast. And I just love it. I love it because stepping into the new me is, scary in a way and like daunting at times. But I'm just happy that I'm taking the steps there to step into the new me. Yeah, the new me. I was gonna say of me, the new me. So I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling excited. Not concerned about anything except I am bloating a little bit. Yeah, I'm bloating actually quite a fair bit when it comes to drinking juice. Yeah, so that's the main reason why I started this. But it's a process. Not everything that I want to achieve in 60 days, it might not happen that way. That's okay. This is a journey. It just doesn't end at the 60 days. Healing your gut and healing your body, and this whole thing of so many years of not abuse, not a neglect, but of just being sick and not knowing how to treat it. I don't know if that's going to just magically fix itself in 60 days. But it's a journey, and I'm on this journey, and I'm happy I'm on this journey. I'm grateful that I'm on this journey. I'm so grateful to myself, me like 35 days ago when I started on this, and me a couple of weeks before that, making this decision and getting everything ready. I'm just so grateful that I did this. So yeah. I'm just so happy that I have done this. The amount of shit, and I don't mean like poo, like I mean the amount of toxic shit, mucus, the parasites, the plaque, the everything that's coming out. I'm just so glad that it is getting out of me. So that's me. Day 35, feeling better than ever. Feeling so fucking good. Day 38, I'm in bed. I probably don't look that well, mainly because I haven't been feeling very well today. But I just wanted to document this, even though I feel really, really sick right now. Oh, it's just burning. It's just burning so much. I feel so sick. I don't want to do this, but sometimes at night time, if I have the medicine, I think it must be too close to the juice. I get really bad, like acid, like really, like this is so painful, and it's just like all sort of from my like mid chest, like where my sort of boobs are, to it's just really that like sort of that top section, so above my belly button, and that midsection there is just excruciating, like so fucking painful, guys. Oh my god. I can take some bicarb soda or whatever it is to reduce the acidity, but it does pass after like 10-15 minutes. Yeah, this morning I was also feeling really unwell. I don't know why. I felt really nauseous, really vomity, really sick in the tummy. I had a really bad headache. So today's like the first day that I've actually not felt like good numerous times. And it did pass in the day. I probably only did about 3 liters of enemas. My body just didn't have it in me to do any more than that. Like, look how bad this, I don't know what's the lighting, but it looks so bad. But I'm also getting my period, which I didn't think that I would get this month because of the fast. I'm just rubbing it. Oh, it's so painful. Don't mind my Qantas pajamas. Yeah, but I'm getting period pain, and like I felt quite sick. Oh, my headaches just come back. So yeah, I don't feel good. But you know what? It's day 38. I've done pretty fucking good. I don't have much to complain about. This fast has been, it's been relatively easy, but it hasn't been comfortable. You know, it's been easy as opposed to what I thought it would be. My stomach is just, I can feel it just bubbling and popping. It's been really easy compared to how I thought it would be, but it's been very uncomfortable. I'm having reactions. And you know what? Today I really realized that this lighting is so terrible. My wrinkles. Today I really realized that, like, hey, when I finish this fast, I don't think all my problems are going to be solved. I don't think I'm just going to be able to do a 60-day fast and just hit the nail on the head with it. But the healing is going to take place post-fast. When I start eating food, it's about healing my relationship with food, because I have had such an unhealthy relationship and so many eating disorders, because food has always made me feel sick. It's always been the enemy. It's always made me gain weight, feel sick, feel tired, feel bloated, react. So my programming is so deep with that. And yeah, so I think that when I eat, I'm going to bloat, to be honest. And I'm just sort of mentally preparing myself for that and being okay with it, because the healing is still, you don't just do the fast and that's it. Like, you keep going with the post-fast protocol. You keep detoxing, you keep healing. It's not just 60 days, you go back to whatever. It still continues on. So I guess I'm just more accepting of that right now, of like, I don't think in 22 days, I'm going to be where I want to be. I think that when I eat food, I'm still going to react